2026 Mississippi DMV Permit Test 2024 questions and complete answers. Question 1. Water on the road can cause a vehicle to hydroplane. Your car may hydroplane at speeds as low as Option A, 45 miles per hour. Option B, 35 miles per hour. Option C, 40 miles per hour. The correct answer is option B, 35 miles per hour. Explanation. Hydroplaning occurs when there is standing water on a roadway. At speeds up to 35 miles per hour, most tires will channel water away from the tire. As your speed increases past 35 miles per hour, tires cannot channel the water as well and your tires may start to lose contact with the road and ride over the water like a set of water skis. Question 2. When you are behind a motorcycle, you should Option A, be ready to use your horn. Option B, drive more slowly. Option C, allow a larger following distance. The correct answer is option C, allow a larger following distance. Explanation. When following a motorcyclist, allow for at least a 3 to 4 second following distance. Motorcycles can stop quickly and following them too closely endangers your life and that of the motorcyclist. If the motorcyclist should fall, you need extra distance to avoid the rider. The chances of a fall are greatest on wet and icy roads, gravel roads, and metal surfaces such as bridges, gratings, and streetcar or railroad tracks. Question 3. If you want to pass a pedestrian who is walking along the roadway and an oncoming vehicle is approaching, you should Option A, slow down and let the oncoming vehicle pass before you pass the pedestrian. Option B, keep driving at a steady speed. The oncoming vehicle must stop for you. Option C, honk your horn to get the pedestrian to move over. The correct answer is option A, slow down and let the oncoming vehicle pass before you pass the pedestrian. Explanation. If possible, try to only deal with one roadway hazard at a time. If you want to pass a pedestrian but an oncoming vehicle is approaching, slow down and let the vehicle pass. You may then pass the pedestrian if it is safe to do so. Question 4. If you want to enter the freeway but you don't see a gap in traffic, you should Option A, maintain your speed and force the other drivers to create a gap. Option B, slow down on the ramp to wait for a gap. Option C, stop at the end of the ramp to wait for a gap. The correct answer is option B, slow down on the ramp to wait for a gap. Explanation. If you want to enter the freeway but do not see a space for your vehicle in traffic, slow down on the ramp to wait for a gap. Do not drive to the end of the ramp and wait for a gap or you will not have enough room to accelerate to the speed of traffic before entering the roadway. Question 5. You drive defensively when you Option A, put one car length between you and the car ahead. Option B, look only at the car in front of you while driving. Option C, keep your eyes moving to look for possible hazards. The correct answer is option C, keep your eyes moving to look for possible hazards. Explanation. You are driving defensively when you are looking down the road for potential hazards. Constantly staring at the road directly in front of your vehicle is dangerous. As you scan ahead, be alert to vehicles around you. Question 6. If your wheels drop off the roadway or pavement edge, you should Option A, wait until it is safe to do so, then gradually re-enter the roadway. Option B, turn back onto the roadway immediately. Option C, stop. The correct answer is option A, wait until it is safe to do so, then gradually re-enter the roadway. Explanation. If your wheels drop off the roadway or pavement edge, do not attempt to turn back onto the roadway immediately. Instead, reduce your speed, check traffic, and gradually turn back onto the roadway when it is safe to do so. Question 7. Broken yellow lines are used on streets and highways to Option A, indicate no passing zones. Option B, separate lanes of traffic moving in the same direction. Option C, separate lanes of traffic moving in opposite directions. The correct answer is option C, separate lanes of traffic moving in opposite directions. Explanation. Yellow lines separate traffic moving in opposite directions. Dashed lines on the pavement indicate that passing is permitted when safe. Question 8. To see vehicles in your blind spots, you should check Option A, the inside rearview mirror. Option B, the outside rearview mirror. Option C, over your shoulders. The correct answer is option C, over your shoulders. Explanation. By definition, blind spots are areas that cannot be seen using your mirrors. To check your blind spots, you should look over your shoulders. Question 9. You should signal to turn blank before beginning a turn. Option A, 100 feet. Option B, 50 feet. Option C, 10 feet. The correct answer is option A, 100 feet. Explanation: when you wish to change lanes or make a turn, signal to inform other motorists of your intentions. Signals are to be activated at least 100 feet before you begin a turn. When using a mechanical turn signal, continue signaling until you have completed the turn or lane change. Question 10. Roads are slippery after it first starts to rain. When the road is slippery, you shouldn't. Option A, avoid making turns and stops while driving at high speeds. Option B, test your tires' traction while going uphill. Option C, decrease the distance you look ahead of your vehicle. The correct answer is option A, avoid making turns and stops while driving at high speeds. Explanation: a wet, slippery road does not allow your tires the traction they need, so it is necessary to drive more slowly on a wet road than you would on a dry road. To reduce the risk of skidding, you should avoid fast turns or stops. Question 11. Which of these statements is true about drugs and driving? Option A, even over-the-counter drugs can impair your driving. Option B, only illegal drugs can impair your driving. The correct answer is option A, even over-the-counter drugs can impair your driving. Explanation: legal prescription and over-the-counter drugs can impair your ability to drive, including drugs taken for colds, hay fever, allergies, or to calm nerves or muscles. It is illegal to drive while under the influence of any drug that impairs your ability to drive safely. This law does not differentiate between illegal, prescription, or over-the-counter drugs. Question 12. When driving in work zones, you should: Option A, increase your speed to get through the zone as quickly as possible. Option B, reduce your speed and be prepared to stop suddenly. Option C, maintain your normal speed the whole way through the zone. The correct answer is option B, reduce your speed and be prepared to stop suddenly. Explanation: when entering and driving through a work zone, slow down and be prepared to stop. Obey posted speed limits and be alert to conditions around you. Workers could be present. Question 13. When you drive through a construction zone, you should: Option A, stop to watch the workers. Option B, stop to watch the workers. Option C, pass the construction zone carefully and not rubberneck. The correct answer is option C, pass the construction zone carefully and not rubberneck. Explanation: to avoid contributing to chronic traffic congestion, you should not rubberneck. That is, you should not slow down to look at out of the ordinary things. Question 14. Where should drivers use their high beam headlights? Option A, within 500 feet of another vehicle. Option B, in busy traffic. Option C, on open country roads. The correct answer is option C, on open country roads. Explanation: use high beam headlights only when driving in the open country where other cars are not nearby. When driving at night, your driving speed should be slower than it would be if you were driving during the day. Question 15. You have stopped for a train at a railroad crossing. After the train passes, you should: Option A, wait for signal lights to stop flashing. Option B, look for a second train. Option C, both of the above. The correct answer is option C, both of the above. Explanation: even after a train passes, watch out for a second train approaching on any track. Do not proceed until all gates have been lifted and all warning signals have stopped flashing. Question 16. Which of the following statements about blind spots is true? Option A, they are eliminated if you have one outside mirror on each side of the vehicle. Option B, large trucks have bigger blind spots than most passenger vehicles. Option C, blind spots can be checked by looking in your rearview mirrors. The correct answer is option B. Large trucks have bigger blind spots than most passenger vehicles. Explanation: blind spots are areas that a driver cannot see if they look in their mirrors. Large trucks have large blind spots that drivers of other vehicles should avoid. Question 17. From top to bottom, the following is the proper order for traffic lights. Option A, red, yellow, green. Option B, red, green, yellow. Option C, green, red, yellow. The correct answer is option A, red, yellow, green. Explanation: warning signs are usually yellow with black markings. They alert you to conditions that are immediately ahead. This sign warns drivers about the presence of traffic signals at an intersection ahead. Question 18. You should allow an extra cushion of space. Option A, when following a station wagon. Option B, when following a driver who cannot see the rear of their vehicle. Option C, when following a small passenger car. The correct answer is option B, when following a driver who cannot see the rear of their vehicle. Explanation: drivers of trucks, buses, vans, or any vehicles pulling campers or trailers may not be able to see you if you are driving directly behind them. Increase your following distance when driving behind one of these vehicles. Additionally, large vehicles can block your view of the road, so increase your following distance to look around the sides of the vehicle and see the road ahead. Question 19. You are approaching an intersection where a traffic signal is displaying a steady yellow light. If you have not already entered the intersection, you should. Option A, speed up to beat the red light. Option B, reduce your speed and proceed carefully through the intersection. Option C, come to a safe stop. The correct answer is option C, come to a safe stop. Explanation: at an intersection controlled by a steady yellow light, you should bring your vehicle to a safe stop. If you are already within the intersection when the light changes from green to yellow, continue through the intersection at a safe speed. Question 20. To turn left from a multi-lane one-way street onto a one-way street, you should start your turn from Option A, any lane as long as it is safe. Option B, the lane closest to the left curb. Option C, the lane in the center of the road. The correct answer is option B, the lane closest to the left curb. Explanation: when turning left from a one-way street onto another one-way street, you should begin the turn from the far left lane. Question 21. When driving in fog, drivers should use Option A, their low beam headlights. Option B, their high beam headlights. Option C, their parking lights. The correct answer is option A, their low beam headlights. Explanation: when driving in fog, you should always use your low beam headlights. Using high beams will reduce visibility because the high beam lights will reflect back into your eyes. Question 22. If a truck or bus is making a right turn where you also need to make a right turn, you should Option A, quickly turn before the truck or bus is able to. Option B, wait until the truck or bus turns before you turn. Option C, squeeze between the truck or bus and the curb. The correct answer is option B, wait until the truck or bus turns before you turn. Explanation: if you try to insert your vehicle between a turning truck or bus and a curb, you may suffer a serious crash. To avoid a collision, do not turn until the truck or bus has completed its turn. Question 23. When passing another vehicle, Option A, pass the vehicle as slowly as possible. Option B, drive at the same speed as the vehicle you are passing. Option C, pass the vehicle as safely and as quickly as possible. The correct answer is option C, pass the vehicle as safely and as quickly as possible. Explanation: when passing another vehicle that is traveling in the same direction as you, pass quickly to resume visibility. Return to your previous lane only when you can see both of the vehicle's headlights in your rearview mirror. Question 24. Double solid yellow lane markings mean that Option A, neither lane may pass. Option B, both lanes may pass. Option C, the lane to the right may pass. The correct answer is option A, neither lane may pass. Explanation: yellow lane markings indicate a separation of lanes where traffic is traveling in opposite directions. When you see double solid yellow lane markings, passing is prohibited from both directions.